Brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by CALVO'S Insurance, a legacy of trust. Serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
Coming up in your evening news, a corrections officer fired following the investigation into a detainee who was badly beaten up has filed an appeal with the Civil Service Commission.
Fought over for years, raises will be repealed for senators, the governor, and lieutenant governor.
And once uncommon, brown widow spiders are becoming more and more prevalent right here on the island. You guys are going to want to watch that story. So we say hafaday and good evening to all of you watching us live on KUAM TV8, streaming us on Facebook Live, or watching the behind-the-scenes view on Instagram Live. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. Because a former corrections officer in our top story is now fighting for his job, Bree, after he was let go from the agency just last Friday.
Jason, his termination all surrounds the investigation into the brutal beating of detainee Justin Meno in the prison's Post-6 Max unit. KUAM's Nick Delgado joins us with the exclusive details. Nick.
Bree and Jay's KUAM has obtained a copy of the officer's appeal filed just minutes after DepCorps announced his termination. The officer, only with the department for 2.5 years, is calling the termination outright unfair. Removed for refusal or failure to perform his duties and responsibilities, insubordination, and other misconduct. That's what's marked in the adverse action documents against former Corrections Officer 1, Benjamin Urquizu. Urquizu writes in the appeal that he was dismissed unfairly, unjustly, and in violation of the law.
Each and every employee that was served today has 20 days to appeal their final adverse action with the Civil Service Commission.
This is prison leaders speaking out last Friday on the outcome of their internal affairs investigation. 4 of their own disciplined.
It was determined that there were several, I would say, missed calls as far as supervisory levels concerned, and I guess bad judgment from officers in itself. Again, strictly basing ourselves on the SOP of the Special Housing Unit.
The incident surrounds the March beating of detainee Justin Meno. Officers say Meno was unrecognizable when they found him bloody and not moving in the Post-6 East Wing yard. Urquizu told investigators he saw Meno on the ground, stating, "I assumed that was him already, and I just turned around to lecture the range and get out and then let the others know." However, the investigation report filed with the appeal details where Urquizu apparently told other officers the day of the attack. The officer saying Urquizu had blood splatter on his shirt and face. Urquizu telling his fellow officer about an apparent gang war and that he went outside and saw Meno hogtied with a blanket around his neck before calling for backup. Another officer telling investigators that Urquizu was saying how he discovered Meno and tried to resuscitate him. And no one has been charged as of yet as GPD continues their criminal investigation. Meantime, no date has been set yet when the commission will hear Urquizu's appeal. Bree and Jace.
2 other officers have been suspended, one for 10 days and the other for 15. A 4th officer was served a letter of reprimand. No other appeals were filed with the commission as of yet. A 35-year-old soldier allegedly makes a threat to shoot up the Army National Guard Readiness Center. Court documents stating William James Brooks was on the property when he encountered a woman known to him. When she asked how he was, he allegedly stated he would shoot up the place. The woman believed he was capable of carrying out the threat, stating Brooks was being discharged from the Guard and prohibited from re-enlisting due to substance abuse issues. When interviewed by police, he invoked his right to remain silent.
In other news tonight, a 22-year-old man has been arrested following a riot up in Dededo last night. Police responded to the report made about 8 p.m. involving 20 men near Isangsong Road and Nevermind Road. When police arrived, the group fled. Witnesses told police one of the people involved was hit by a blunt object, while another said he was actually hit by a car. There's been no word on what started the riot, but only so far, V.R. Rickdick was arrested for public drunkenness, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and obstructing government operations. He was booked and confined. In other news, defense continued testimony in support of their motion to suppress evidence against husband and wife Raymond Martinez and Juanita Moser. On the stand Tuesday, California-based private investigator Stephen Strong stated California authorities couldn't have managed to track the couple's rental car on ground surveillance alone. In support of his argument, he created a video reenactment of the route the couple took the morning they were pulled over by authorities and ultimately arrested on drug charges. Defense, as you know, wants to suppress evidence on grounds authorities unlawfully installed a GPS device on the defendant's car. Anticipated to testify later in support of defense's motion is criminal justice consultant and expert witness Greg Lee. Court documents state Lee has issue with the integrity of the investigation and the motives of law enforcement involved.
A drug sweep at Inaran Middle School turned up marijuana found in an employee's car. The Guam Customs and Quarantine Drug Detector Unit searched the school for 3 hours with a canine showing interest in a vehicle in the school parking lot. Inside the car, drugs and drug paraphernalia were found. Deputy Superintendent Chris Anderson said DOE has a memorandum of understanding in place allowing for canine sweeps at public schools.
We've had this in place for a while. We just haven't really exercised it in a while. And so today was the first drug sweep, canine sweep that we've done in over 2 years.
Anderson said an MOU with the Guam Police Department is also under consideration. Adding GPD officers helped support today's operation. He said this is the first of many more drug sweeps to come. As for the employee, DOE cannot comment on whether adverse action will be taken, only confirming that an investigation is underway.
In other news, the latest victim of clergy sex abuse had aspirations of becoming a priest until he was sexually molested by one. 49-year-old Francis Charfus now lives in Arizona, and in his $5 million lawsuit filed in federal court, he details being sexually abused by Capuchin priest Father John Jack Nyland in 1982. Father Jack was a priest under then-Father Anthony Apparon at Mount Carmel Parish in Agate. Charfus alleges he sought advice from Father Jack on how to become a priest, with the priest suggesting he come to live at the rectory, which his parents agreed to. One night, however, Charfus alleges he woke up to the priest performing oral sex on him. Despite his best effort to get up, the priest held him down. Charfus returned home with his dreams of becoming a priest shattered. Court filings state Father Jack passed away in 2009, with a complaint listing the Archdiocese of Agana, the Capuchin Franciscans, and the Capuchin Franciscans Province of St. Mary as defendants. Father Jack is the 12th priest to stand accused.
Stay tuned. We are back with a lot more news after the break.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
Have you gotten paid yet? That's the premium automatic insurance deduction plan from CALVO'S Insurance. Paid simplifies your home and auto insurance. No down payment. No more long lines. And you can stretch your payments up to 12 months. Paid is convenient. It deducts from your payroll, your checking account, or your credit card. With Paid, you get up to 65% off your car insurance and enjoy lifestyle club discounts. Life can be easier when you get paid.
Call CALVO'S Insurance today and save on your home and auto insurance.
Reason to celebrate at IT&E. Pick up the new Samsung Galaxy S8 and get double data.
Drive and discover at Guam's best dealership, Cars Plus in Mighty. With Guam's best warranty, there's no better time to drive a Hyundai Accent starting at $11,995 or the Hyundai Elantra starting at $16,995. It's not just newer, it's better. SUV lovers, check out the Hyundai Tucson, J.D. Power's top-ranked small SUV starting at $19,995 or save $4,500 and see the advantages that put the Hyundai Santa Fe at the head of its class. Get to Cars Plus today to drive and discover the quality and value that is Hyundai. Cars Plus, driven by you.
There's no place on Guam like Chuck E. Cheese's. It's tons of fun with so many games, and parties are a blast, where everyone has fun. Come and party at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam. Call and book your party today.
Mauna Kea Athletic Club and Manhoven Swim Club present Guam Cocos Crossing 2017 on Sunday, May 28th. Experience the excitement of an ocean swim in the beautiful waters of Cocos Lagoon. Open to swimmers age 9 and up. Choose from 4 options: a 2.5-mile swim, 5 and 10K races, and a Neptune swim with a mask, snorkel, and fins. Register online at www.guamcocoscrossing.com by May 24th. Supported by these fine sponsors. For more information, go to www.guamcocoscrossing.com.
Get ready for the most unforgettable music event of the year. The
Move their responsibility of managing the annual Liberation celebration should Bill 50 pass.
Slapped with a $2,000 fine and a notice of violation, the company building the Liberation Carnival Casino, Zhang Wang Corporation Company, is caught operating with 2 construction workers illegally working on site. Guam DOL's Alien Labor Division recently performed an inspection. Further checks with U.S. Immigration's revealed the 2 workers were not authorized to work in the territory. Alien Labor Administrator Greg Massey says an investigation was conducted.
You have workers that are here legally but aren't authorized to work, and that's what it was in this case. So, you know, the system works.
Massey says the findings will not impact the construction. The company has 15 days to appeal. The legislature's Ethics and Standards Committee is meeting this evening. No clear idea yet if a complaint filed against Senator James Espaldon will be addressed. The committee is barred by the legislature's standing rules to confirm whether a complaint has been filed. As reported, CNMI House of Representatives Edwin Probst confirmed with us that he in fact filed a complaint against the Guam senator. Probst is concerned about Senator Espaldon's connection to a Saipan company accused of fraud. KUAM's Nick Delgado spoke briefly with the senator today in the session hall.
That's going to take place, and so at this point in time I have no comment.
And so you retain legal counsel yourself in your defense?
I have to, at least at this point, say no comment, because there is a process in place. And
yeah, I mean, obviously you've been defending yourself as well, just in the past few weeks of this allegation surfacing.
Right. And so, you know, I have faith in the process, right? And in the end, I feel that I'll be vindicated, but at this point, I have no comment.
Tonight's ethics meeting is closed to the public.
All right, and now a story that understandably social media is going nuts over because a certain type of creature is scary, deadly, and likely here to stay. Isa Baza has more on how brown widow spiders and a nesting ground found of them were discovered Monday night.
They're not really encountered very frequently unless you actually put your hand in an area where they are. Or if you actually touch them, yeah, you probably get bitten.
Brown widow spiders, as far as the eye can see, were discovered in a trash truck Monday. And it wasn't the first time, as the company also discovered the poisonous spider 2 months back. Pacific Pest Control fumigated the spider breeding ground, with operations manager Phil Hagan saying the company receives brown widow reports once a year. UOG entomologist Dr. Ross Miller.
We know it's been here a long time. It's very, very uncommon. It may be becoming more. Again, I don't know how you, I imagine the venom, anti-venom has to be refrigerated. It's probably quite expensive, but it wouldn't hurt to have a stock on hand.
While Dr. Miller said he's unaware of anyone being bitten by a brown widow, residents should take precautions. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
Sports is coming up next, but first, here's weather.
What can I say? My family was tired of seeing red from internet data caps. We switched to GTA and life is good again. Sure, it took a bit of time for some of us to adjust to our newfound internet freedom.
Don't turn off the show. How does it end?
Relax, honey. The data limits are gone. You can watch the whole show now.
But we're all happy with the change, and I think it's even earned me some cool points.
You rock, Mom.
That's right. It's getting lit up in here. How about that?
Okay. So I need to finish this homework now.
Okay, I'm done. My son, though, he's in the midst of a serious rebellion.
Rebelling against an alien invasion, that is.
Oh, yeah.
Free yourself. Switch to GTA Home Internet today. Truly unlimited with no data caps or additional usage fees.
At Island Cancer Center, we treat our patients and their families like our family. We have all been touched by cancer, and it is important to feel comfortable and secure under the care of our health professionals. You can count on us for skilled cancer specialists, the most advanced cancer-fighting technology on the island, and a commitment to caring for you or your loved one with compassion, respect, and empathy. Our family, treating your family.
Island Cancer Center, located on Guam Medical Plaza. Visit us at islandcancercenter.com or call 646-3363.
Let's welcome the first-time parents, the people with the dream to be their own boss. Let's welcome the things that inspire us, connect us. Let's welcome the college graduations, new beginnings, and happy ever afters. At Bank of Hawaii, we'd like to welcome you to all the new adventures, the next chapters, and all the great things you have to look forward to. Welcome to tomorrow. Bank of Hawaii.
From the moment you see it, it commands your respect. You can feel its immense power. The only way to master it is to venture inside. Go ahead, dive in. The GMC Sierra. We are professional grade. Get nearly $9,500 total value on select specially equipped 2017 Sierra Crew Cab SLT vehicles in stock. Visit AutoSpot GMC today.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
Off at A, Guam, Chris Barnett with sports. Martes Tuesday, whoa! Yes, a great, big, huge show. Like my friend Andy Wheeler says, it's just so ginormous, okay? But let's get right to it. Guam will be represented in the sport of powerlifting at the 2017 Hawaii Fit Expo. 671 Barbell, established to help train and develop lifters in an environment that's positive and encouraging. The event limited to only 50 lifters and was completely full within 2 hours of accepting competitors. Most of the athletes will be from Hawaii, but they'll be graced with some of the United States Powerlifting Association's elite.
It will be June 10th through the 12th. It's a 3-day event, but the lifters that are coming out of Guam will be competing over the course of 2 days. And pretty excited to go because with the exception of myself, they're all brand new lifters to the sport. So this is actually a Fit Expo, so these events are pretty rare. They're only, I want to say maybe less than 5 or 6 in the United States that's held by the United States Powerlifting Association.
This will be an opportunity for Guam to be recognized, and it could be the gateway for future local powerlifters to compete regionally as well as internationally. Powerlifting, just like any other sport, is about making that mind-body connection, trusting your body, and perfecting the form and technique. Competitors will compete in the squat, bench, and deadlift for a raw total weight.
I reached out to the vice president of the federation, and this meet will be the first meet for anybody who represents Guam can actually be a record holder for Guam. Previous to this, Guam wasn't recognized as an affiliate. So anybody that competes and represents Guam, whether at this meet or future meets for the federation, can actually hold records for Guam.
Team Guam, Grace DeQuian Witt in the Submaster Division, Anthony Solis in the Open, Kevin Dema'ala and Christian Duenas in the Juniors, Josh Flores and Kayla Anderson also in the Open Division. Korea Republic's Jiang Young-seok and Chinese Taipei's Wang Chao-yi completed a sweep of championship titles at the 2017 Chuck E. Cheese Guam ITF Junior Champs, presented by Docomo Pacific and the Hilton at the Rick Nanetti Tennis Center in Agana. Jiang wasted no time in claiming the singles crown with a 6-3, 6-2 win over finalist Kim Dong-ju, also from Korea Republic. Jiang currently has a combined junior world ranking of number 149. Wang Xiao-yi swept the girls' division after her singles championship match victory over Japan's Nakashima Miyu 6-2, 7-5. Wang also won the girls' doubles title with Xie Yun Chen. Wang, who currently holds a combined girls' world junior ranking of number 461, will travel to Saipan to next play in the ITNE Northern Marianas Junior Championships. Wang is ranked number 1 in the girls' division in the Saipan tournament, set to begin next week, the ITF website states. The GBA Basketball Season 3 Final 4 going down right now at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse on the court. The Outlanders looking to even the series with the MVP Stars in the late game, 8 p.m. KFC Bombers taking on the Tooth Fairies. Bombers leading the series 1-0. depending on tonight's outcome if games will take place on Thursday. Defending champs Napa Rovers FC will have another shot at the Bank of Guam GFA Cup title after picking up a 5-0 shutout win over the Bank of Guam Strikers in the semis of the 2017 tourney. Ashton Serber led the team with a hat trick, and teammates Jan Flores and George Helu also scored in the win. The Rovers, four-time champs of the Budweiser Soccer League Premier Division, will take on number 2 Guam Shipyard in the GFA Cup final May 28th at GFA beginning at 7 p.m. Shipyard made their way to the final after edging out Quality 4-3. The Rovers lead Shipyard in head-to-head comp for this past soccer season, winning 3 out of 4 Premier Division fixtures. All right, Guam, thanks for watching on a Tuesday. Mates! My name's Chris. You keep on shining. Adios!
Take on the unexpected with a car that could stop for you. Nissan Safety Shield Technologies, available in the Altima, Sentra, and Maxima.
People can say it's impossible to face their challenges.
That life can be challenging.
We all have issues.
You're an overachiever.
You overthink things.
That's what people say.
Well, I say you are not alone. Accept all challenges in life.
And be true to yourself.
If life is a story, every day is a page in our book. Just take it one day at a time.
Sometimes I wonder, can I control myself?
And sometimes I can't speak up for myself.
But all I need is people to understand.
To not judge me.
Everyone has feelings. We care and get hurt too.
Everybody is different, but perfect in their own way.
So don't be ashamed of your story. Be yourself, focus on yourself, because every little thing will be alright.
We all just need support to hear that it is not impossible.
But that it is possible. And that we are not all the same.
Introducing McDonald's new signature crafted recipes, like the sweet barbecue bacon sandwich, tangy barbecue sauce made with sweet onions, thick cut Applewood smoked bacon, and topped with crispy golden onions, on chicken or seared beef. Introducing McDonald's new signature crafted recipes, like the maple bacon Dijon burger, Applewood smoked bacon with sweet maple seasoning, grilled onions, and a creamy Dijon sauce with a hint of honey, on chicken or seared beef.
Meet Hoist Gracie. 7th degree black belt, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, mixed martial artist legend, and all-around tough guy. Some things in life just aren't as tough as Hoist. For Hoist, only things built for the big boys will do.
Yes, hi. I'm looking for a big boy truck. I'm ready for one.
Most things in life aren't quite built tough enough. Except for this. America's best-selling truck for 40 years straight. When you're ready for a big boy truck, Triple J Ford is the place.
You need to get a big boy truck.
All right, everybody, it is time to make the day of some very, very special Guamanians. These are the members of today's Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club.